A government-sponsored study has revealed that the number of cancer cases in China correlates with water quality in the area. In the study, some of the most severely affected areas were found to be the villages along the Huaihe River in central China. The study was published on June 25th this year, becoming the first of its kind to scientifically prove the correlations between water pollution and cancer incidence in central China. Located halfway between China's Yellow River and Yangtze River, the Huaihe Valley is home to more than 160 million people. The valley is one of China's major grain-producing areas. 60-year-old HUO DAISHAN has been obsessed with the area's water pollution for 20 years. Over the years, he has collected ample evidence to suggest that Huaihe water environment is one of the causes of cancer-related deaths in the area. The local government has attempted to clear the polluted water source. However, the water is still not in line with official safety standards, and yet villagers have continued to fish in the rivers.
Although the water looks like quite clear, there is severe metal pollution. We cannot see or smell it. It is diluted in the water.
HUO has been able to preserve genetically varied fish in his lab.
Actually, the number of fish has declined due to the water pollution. We also found many deformed fish. Even professional fishermen have never seen such deformities before.
Many have remained skeptic as to whether the dirty water could cause cancer. However, since the late 1990s, the number of villagers with the disease has increased. 2,000 villagers in Duying, Shenqiu County were worried about the illness, all of whom lived along the Shaying River, a tributary of Huaihe River.
At first, we had no idea why these people suddenly became ill. The country hospital lacked adequate equipment to carry out tests, so we went to the capital city Zhengzhou for diagnosis. All of the patients were diagnosed with cancer and died within a few months.
The water quality became even worse between 2000 to 2008. Du said that during this time the river became a forbidden area for the villagers. No one dared to go near the river, and the water was not used for irrigation.
The river was black. There were poisonous fumes and dead fish floating on the water surface. It smelled bad. We dug wells, but the well water was also contaminated. It tasted strange. Take a look.
During those years, cancer blighted the lives of the villagers.
Around 10 people, or maybe even more than a dozen, died of cancer every year from 2003 to 2010.
Wu Lianying, a villager in Dawu village of Shenqiu County, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2008. He showed us his over 30 centimeters long scar from an operation he underwent to remove his pancreas and half of his stomach. After paying out to cover his medical expenses, Wu has been left penniless.
I am lucky. Many others like me didn't survive. It lasted for only 1 year. Since the 1990s, the number of cancer patients has gradually increased. Cancer has now become quite common. However, during the 1980s, it was very rare to hear of a cancer patient in these villages.
As many as 20 villages along the Shaying River have also seen cancer cases increasing.
We finally found a pattern. The riverside villages were the most likely areas for cancer cases to occur, and therefore became known as the cancer villages.
Although the local government conducted the Clear Water project over the past 2 years, which has improved the water quality, but the situation has yet been reversed. The heavy metal contained in the water is unseen. HUO is concerned that the government is neglecting the extent of heavy metal pollution in the water. Another study conducted by Zhengzhou University this year shows that the lead and cadmium concentration in Shaying water remains high. The report revealed that the heavy metal concentrated water is also to blame for the high number of mentally disabled children in the area. Blood lead and blood cadmium levels in the children have been found to be 23% and 45% higher than usual.
China has spent huge sums of money in the past 20 years trying to prevent pollution in the Huaihe River. But it has continued to get worse. We should now reconsider the country's industrialization.